Notoyudan, in the center of Yogyakarta city, is a well-established kampung, or neighborhood. But over the last 40 years, it has experienced significant transformations. During that period, its population and the new housing construction increased dramatically. Among the different communities that call this settlement adjacent to the Winongo River their home, people residing in Sub-District 25 stand out as creative and empowered. This community consists of over 200 families in just 1 hectare of land and is united by a strong sense of togetherness. Over the last decades, residents of Notoudan have worked hard to improve their living conditions, with the rich shared traditions playing a central role in this endeavor.
Jadi malah justru di kampung di RW ini terpandang banyak kemajuan yang pesat, banyak kemajuan di pertama sini, sudah dipandang banyak orang sini, banyak orang kreatif. Oh iya, banyak orang kreatif. Ada yang bisa janur, ada yang bisa musik.
This collective spirit led to the construction of a mosque in 2004 and an RTH, an open pavilion, in 2018, both of which have become central hubs for the community. Over the last 15 years, Notoyudan has also expanded, building physical infrastructure like street lighting and collective spaces to improve public safety and unity. In 2012, the community succeeded in gaining state-built public toilets and other sanitation infrastructure. And along with the support of organizations like Kampung Jogja and Kalijawi, they developed a community mapping process which has promoted a better understanding of Notoyudan's land tenure status. But a community never ceases to build itself, adapt and transform. And the strategic location of Notoyudan makes it a particularly dynamic settlement. Today, the community of Notoyudan faces new challenges. The 200 households that live here suffer from overcrowding, and little space seems to be available for future generations.
Untuk anak-anak saya sudah tidak mau lagi tinggal di sini karena sudah padat. Untuk perkembangan anak mengkhawatirkan karena lingkungan di sini termasuk lingkungan yang
Youth claims to lack private spaces for gathering. Large households divide their homes to make room for new married couples and children. Parking, and therefore mobility, inside the kampung is also an issue.
Ya, jadi kami sangat kekurangan lahan kegiatan.
The community also continues to face environmental challenges. Plastic garbage along the river remains a significant problem, and although biofiltration is now used for wastewater treatment, the community nevertheless struggles to make full use of these systems, with much of its wastewater reaching the river without proper treatment. On the riverside, houses are still vulnerable to flooding and fear the unsafety of their land tenure.
Sering. Terakhir masuk rumah tuh 1 meter.
In the context of these challenges, Notoyudan faces imminent transformation. According to the government's M3K program, a river buffer zone will be built on the banks of the Winongo, which demands cutting and demolishing some existing houses along it. But the community sees this as an opportunity.
Bisa jadi ketika malam hari itu tidak banyak digunakan untuk jalan inspeksi, akan kami sulap sedemikian rupa kadang-kadang untuk panggung hiburan pada saat tertentu, atau kalau ada orang hajat bisa kita laksanakan di sepanjang pinggir kali.
Buffer zones have already been built in the surrounding communities of Pakunchen and Nampilan, which, if done in RW25, could support the construction of roadways that enables mobility of service vehicles, like ambulances and fire trucks. while also protecting the settlement from future floods. Additionally, a buffer zone in Notoyudan could foster connectivity with neighboring Kampungs. But the people of Notoyudan want to go beyond the construction of infrastructure and also boost the local economy and provide spaces for social activities and build a healthier relationship with the river.
Dengan potensi sungai ini sebenarnya kan banyak sekali manfaat positif yang bisa didapatkan masyarakat kalau dipadukan dengan program pemerintah yang penataan di bantaran sungai itu. Misalnya dengan mudahnya akses masuk ke bantaran sungai, ekonomi warga yang di bantaran ini yang mereka punya potensi kuliner bisa ditingkatkan. Mereka bisa.
The community of Notoyudan has always been able to adapt, and it learns from each step that its people have taken. They know how to work together, how to establish priorities, how to create, how to build a home for themselves, and how to grow in harmony despite their differences. The Notoyudan community looks forward not only to contributing to changes it undergoes, but to creating its own path forward as a place where all people can feel valued and included. The river may thus continue to support livelihoods and be revived as a space of joy and sharing.